What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you hadn't already, hit the subscribe button below. Oh wait, did it? Okay. Today's episode, I really just want to talk to you guys about everything that's going on in the world and kind of how I manage my anxiety with it. I don't know if any of y'all like me, but my anxiety through this whole pandemic has literally been through the roof. Like, it's so bad that at one point I really thought that I needed to get put on some type of medication or something, because I was like imagining things and overthinking, and literally the symptoms of this virus literally like overtook me. Like, I was obsessing with the data, the numbers, everything, and it literally was not good for my mental health, not good for me emotionally, physically. It was bad. And so I came up with like tips that basically help me be mindful that this is what helped me. And it's not to say that it will or won't help you, but this is just things that I did that helped me, and hopefully they can help others out there. Facebook, I literally gave myself a rule. 5 posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 posts of COVID-19 and I am done. I exit out the app. Don't go back and look at it. Whether if it's for an hour, for the day, just for that moment, who knows? It really was just up to my discretion. But it was a lot, and it was becoming overwhelming. All the posts, all the videos, it was too much. It was too much for me mentally. And so, because I couldn't not watch a video that my 5 friends have shared. I could not have read the long paragraph post about the experiences that people have faced and the symptoms that they had. I couldn't. I had to. If it was there, I had to do it. I had to see it. I had to read it. I had to watch it. And it was just a lot on me mentally. And we live in a world, sad to say, we live in a world where a lot of people want to go viral. A lot of people want to go famous. And COVID-19 is the hottest topic right now. It's literally what everyone is talking about. It's literally what everyone is dealing with. It's literally what everyone is facing at the moment. And sadly, people are trying to get fame off of it. And that's just being real. And not to say that every post I see was fake, or every post I seen was fake, or I believe it. You know, everyone have their own opinions about everything that's going on. I have people that I love dearly on the front line of this virus, and I know it's real. I know it's painful. I know it's heartbreaking and it's sad to watch. And my heart and my prayers and my love goes out to everyone who's battling this terrible virus, everyone who's dealing with it, who has a family member, a loved one, a friend. You know, I'm praying for literally all of y'all. But there are people out there that are lying, and we have to be mindful of that. With Twitter, I did the same thing. Instead of making it 5 consecutive posts, we are able to like alter the words you see, or mute is the actual term to use, or whatever. So I muted literally coronavirus, COVID-19 virus symptoms. Heck, I muted cold, death, sick, cough. I don't know, like, I muted so many words, y'all. Any word that you can associate with what's going on with the pandemic in general, I muted it. Cases, like, I had to. And now it doesn't come up on my timeline anymore. Now I don't see it, and I'm just not so exposed to it. I didn't have a problem with Snapchat or like Instagram or anything like that, so I didn't have to make any modifications to those. And it helped me a lot. Not seeing it every day, not seeing it so often, really kind of brought peace to me about the situation. It calmed my nerves completely down, and it was very helpful. And it was literally just modifying what I'm exposing myself to. Okay, so the next thing I did was limit my access to the data. Let's say that again. Limit my access to the data. I know like all the states, their health website have like a link where you can go to see the number of cases in your area, in your state, see the number of cases, see the number of deaths, see all of that extra numbers and good stuff. I literally was checking that thing like every 5 minutes, because when it first happened, like when the outbreak first took place, the websites were updating and like every time they got new cases, every time they got a new report, new numbers, and me, click, 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 click. I'm on my phone, like refreshing it, like to the point that literally the website link was like saved to my phone. I didn't. I have an iPhone, so you know how you can swipe up and get rid of the extra screens. I have left that screen there purposely so I can just go back to it and hit refresh to see the numbers. And y'all, it was crazy, and it was driving me crazy the way that I was looking at it like clockwork, and I had to know the numbers, and I had to know, and I would just keep feeding and exposing myself to this. And even though I know like the more people get tested, the more cases we're gonna have, I mean, that's just the logic of life. We know that. But it was something about seeing those numbers rise that was driving me insane. It was making me terrified, making me so scared. And like I said, I refused to live another day like that. I refused to live another day in fear. I refused to live another day scared. So I knew I had to make changes, and it was limiting literally what and how often I looked at those numbers and what I looked at. So make sure, first of all, it's a lot of false posts and reports, and everybody trying to be number one and the first person to report this and that, and nobody got time for that. Go to your state health website. Go to a reliable source. Go to CDC. Go to something that's government affiliated, that's giving you accurate information, giving you accurate numbers, giving you just the accuracy. That's what I need. I need accurate right now. I don't need people's opinions, and I don't need people's thoughts, and I don't need it. Don't want it. Don't want to deal with it. So literally, luckily for me, our state ended up just updating it. It went from just updating it like literally every time they got numbers to updating it twice a day to updating it just afternoon or at noon every day. And because of that, it limited the amount of times I could look at it, because if I look at it at 1 o'clock, the same numbers at 5 is going to be the same numbers for 1. So it limited the amount of times that I could look at it to see new numbers, and ultimately I stopped. Don't go to the website and I don't look. It didn't happen automatically. It didn't happen, the next day or whatever. It took time, but eventually I was like, oh hey, I didn't even look at the numbers today, or I haven't been looking at the numbers like I were before. And that was pretty cool for me. I know a lot of you are probably just like, well, if you're not looking at the numbers, then how are you getting your information? My dad still watched the news. I had to limit my mama watching it because she was the same way. It was all getting in her head. But my daddy still watched the news. So I feel as if it's something important and something that we truly, 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 truly should know, we gonna know. We gonna find out. We live in the 21st century, y'all. Like, we gonna know. So it's okay. My third tip would be to find a distraction. What's the best thing to do to get your mind off something? Get distracted by something else that's going on. And I'm not going to be like, this is the time to start a side hustle, do that lifelong dream that you already had. If that ain't what you want to do, sis, or bro, don't do it. You don't got to. You don't have to at all. Literally, just find something that you want to do, that you love to do. It can be drawing, it can be coloring, it can be watching YouTube channels all day, binge watching shows on Netflix, Hulu, in the bed watching movies, sleeping, doing absolutely nothing. That's fine. That's distracting you. As long as you're not looking at the numbers, reading the posts, looking at the videos, and driving yourself up the wall, you're doing perfectly fine. Like, just find something that you like to do, or find something that you don't want to do and don't do it. But just don't look at the numbers and look at the data. Don't look at the posts. Don't look at the videos. Don't look at the tweets. Just keep yourself kind of sane and centered. That you're distracted, that you have other stuff going on in your mind. I started a YouTube channel and started doing my makeup and taking pictures, and I found that I have a really obsession with like photography now. It's really weird. But you know, like, I'm finding other things that I can do that's keeping me from literally looking at COVID-19 stuff all day. Because if I didn't, I definitely would. And so it helped tremendously. Because now I have like other things that I can get into and other things that I can do. And it helped. Trust me, y'all, it helped a lot. Last but definitely not least, and it's probably the most important thing, self-care, y'all. Like, self-care. Find something that brings you peace, that centers you. I started doing yoga. So I do yoga in the morning and yoga at night. And it's so calming. At first it was painful and I was like, what the hell? But it's so calming. It's so peaceful. It brings me like centeredness all on the inside. Meditation, whether that be just sitting in a room. I like to turn off my lights, light my candle. I have like the little, I had got some $5 LED lights when school first started, and I draped it around my curtains, and I turned them on, and I just sit there with me a glass of wine, and I just find meditation, and I just like calm my thoughts, and I try to tell myself, don't think, just literally sit here and just be calm and just be quiet, and like just let it be peaceful. I think Apple Music probably got what is it called, like the little seaside little musical, y'all know what I'm talking about, when you hear the ocean in the water. Put that on, get to like your little vibe piece. If you're into burning sage, burn you a stalk of sage, like whatever brings you peace. Prayer does it for me. I love it. I feel so centered and connected. Reading your Bible, reading a book, just getting in a place where it's calming to your mind. You're not thinking, you're not worrying, you're not stressing, you're literally just, whew. That's literally how you feel. Find that. Whatever that may be. It can be doing a skincare routine. It can be I don't know, making tea. I like tea a lot. So I started making me a cute little bedtime tea. I picked up a box from the grocery store when I was out on my 1 week grocery trip. And I like to add some peppermints and honey and lemon to my tea, and I sip my tea before I go to bed, before I binge watch a movie. I just find peace, and I calm down and I wind down from the day, because like I said, I know a lot of our days are a lot, especially if you're like a frontline worker, you're someone, I know it's a lot. Like I said, I have loved ones who are frontline workers, and I'm praying continuously for their strength, for their mind, for their peace every single day, because I know it's a lot, and I know it's stressful, and I know mentally it does a lot to you. A lot of us are scared. A lot of us are afraid to like go out there and bring it home, regardless of what you may believe, the conspiracy theories, all that extra, everyone's opinions. I'm not to get into any of that, but it's still real and it's still happening to people. And like I said, this whole thing was legit driving me up the wall. I didn't know if I was like overreacting. I didn't know if I was underreacting. And it was like, it wasn't a medium. It was not a medium. You have people in complete panic, and you have people who's like, this ain't even real. Like, y'all doing the most. And that drove me insane, because when people are on two different accords, I'm like, what to do? Like, what's right? It wasn't a medium. It wasn't. It's still not. It's still not. And all the conspiracy theories, it's like, literally had. I actually went on the unfollow and spree too on Facebook. Yeah, I don't have time for that either. Like, I don't. It's whatever. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, their own beliefs, but it does not take the truth away that people are dying. People are experiencing this. It's happening, and we are to be mindful of that. Whether we agree, disagree, believe, don't believe, it's happening to other people around us. And just the humane thing to do is to allow people to feel what they feel, believe what they believe, but do whatever you can to stop the spread, slow it down, flatten the curve, so our healthcare workers can actually give the patients the care and the help that they need. I know the numbers came out and it shows that African Americans are the top ones that are dying. And that's so scary, but it's real world. And so regardless if you think this is some big whatever, y'all, nobody's exempt. I'm not exempt. You're not exempt. Your grandma, your cousin, your sister, your friend, your homie, your ex-boyfriend, your boyfriend, your sister, your little boo, your side piece, nobody is exempt from this. And we all need to take it seriously. We all need to wash our hands. We all need to limit social outings, social gatherings. If it's not an emergency, just really try to stay home. I know it's a lot. I thought I was a homebody until I was forced to be at home. It's a difference when I'm choosing. No, I ain't gonna go to, go to El Paso, our Mexican restaurant. Shout out to y'all. I really miss my 2-for-1 margaritas. But, it was a choice. I ain't gonna go. I promise. I told my friend, she was begging me to go to trail rides. I'm going to the next trail ride. Like, y'all, it's a difference. And I know it's hard. And let's just do what we gotta do so we can get back to life as we knew it, as we loved it, as we took for granted. Because I definitely took being able to go outside for granted. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for watching my video. I hope it helped. Like I said, this is just what helped me. It's not to say that it won't help you, but it's not to say that it will either. Don't be like, okay, I'm going to do this today. I thought I watched a video, or tomorrow, and I'm going to be better. No, it's literally something that you have to make your mind up to do every single day. And if none of these things help you and it's something else that helped, please comment below and let us know, because it can help someone else. And that's the job of this. This is the role of this. This is why I'm doing this, because I just want to spread love. I want to spread positivity. I want people to know that they're not alone, that there are other people out there that's just like them. And I want to be helpful. And I hope this was helpful. I hope this is encouraging. I hope you feel the love and the positivity, because I'm sending prayers out all of y'all way. And thank y'all for watching. See you next time.